Could these games define the year? Honest impressions and why you should keep an eye on them? This year promises strong releases, with games that focus on nostalgia, innovation, and unique identity. Each title on this list has the potential to stand out for different reasons, and they all deserve attention. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow me so you don't miss any videos. Let's get started. Halo Campaign Evolved is a first-person shooter video game. It is a recreation of Halo Combat Evolved from 2001 as a remake, a comeback that carries historical weight. The campaign promises to recapture the classic essence of the franchise, focusing on narrative, exploration, and memorable combat. It's exactly the kind of project that rekindles fans' confidence. Halo is a complete reproduction of the single-player campaign component of the original 2001 game. The game's missions are redesigned with changes to the level design and structure, as well as new movement options and mechanics that reflect subsequent gameplay updates made in the various sequels to Combat Evolved. The ability to sprint, first introduced in 2010's Halo Reach before being integrated into the movement set of 2012's Halo 4, is enabled by default, but can be toggled in-game for a more faithful experience. Campaign Evolved adds 8 more weapons to the full selection available in the original, including the Covenant Energy Sword, Battle Rifle, Fuel Rod Cannon, and Sentinel Beam from Halo 2 and Halo 3. As with Halo 2 onwards, the Chief is now able to hijack a variety of Covenant-piloted vehicles, such as Wraith tanks, which are also destructible. The UNSC Warthog has also been partially redesigned to include a 4th seat in the rear bumper, allowing a full squad of 4 men to be active at the same time while driving offline and in multiplayer mode. In addition to the 10 missions from the original game, Campaign Evolved includes 3 new missions set before the events of the game, focusing on new locations and characters encountered. As in Combat Evolved Anniversary, the game features several collectible skulls that modify gameplay conditions, weakening the player's abilities or triggering absurd effects, such as a weapon randomizer or the classic skull, which triggers an explosion of celebratory confetti when a headshot is landed. As the title suggests, it excludes the competitive multiplayer included in the original, but still supports cooperative multiplayer throughout the story, with all platforms featuring online play for up to 4 players, as well as the option of local split-screen gameplay for 2 players for console versions, with full cross-play and cross-progression supported, regardless of platform. mudangtwohearts is a narrative-driven third-person action-adventure game that blends cinematic storytelling with immersive stealth and dynamic combat. One of the most stylish games on the list. The mix of action, martial arts, and cinematic storytelling grabs attention from the first trailer. Everything points to an intense and visually stunning experience. The game integrates fluid animations with motion matching, multi-path level design, dynamic spatial audio, and intelligent AI, all seamlessly woven into the narrative to deliver a harrowing journey through a fragmented futuristic Korea. You are challenged to uncover this truth as you confront manipulated emotions, forged information, and manipulated beliefs throughout the plot. When even your anger and deepest beliefs may have been carefully shaped by invisible hands, the truth becomes your only weapon. Mudang allows the player to freely choose between stealth, melee combat, or all-out aggression at any time. With a unique blend of approaches, it requires the player to be creative, strategic, and resourceful in each mission. The player's experience is intensified by an unparalleled level of realism. Many tactics used in the game are inspired by real missions of the Korean Special Forces, and the captured movements were performed by active soldiers in the Korean Army. Your focus is to improvise, adapt, and overcome. The open level design encourages experimentation, offering multiple routes and vantage points. Hide in the shadows, swing from pipes, slide down ducts, climb buildings, or destroy parts of the environment to set up ambushes. Regardless of your approach, the game offers a wide variety of options, environmental eliminations, an extensive repertoire of lethal and non-lethal moves, a robust toolkit of gadgets such as tactical goggles, grenades, decoys, and mines, plus a diverse arsenal of firearms to complement it all. The point is how good this game is. It exceeded my expectations on a super high level. Best of all, enemies learn from the player's steps. With reactive, coordinated, and relentless enemy intelligence. With enemy AI developed from the ground up with versatility in mind, dynamically adapting to your actions in real time. While you remain hidden, enemies form search teams, investigate suspicious signs, such as fallen allies, unlit lamps, or nearby footsteps, and sound the alarm when they detect something wrong. In combat, they coordinate to flank and outmaneuver you. This isn't a game, it's art. Enemies in MUDANG do more than just react. They match your arsenal with their own, using the same gadgets, weapons, and techniques. Many are specialists. Heavy infantry advance with vests and intense firepower. Saboteurs hide in the shadows to surprise you, and grenadiers will bombard your position to force you to expose yourself. Throughout the story, you'll face formidable bosses, each with unique powers and abilities. If you like a challenge and strategy, this game is for you. Marathon. Infiltrate the dark sci-fi world of Tau-Cetia 4, an abandoned colony filled with rival runners, hostile UESC security forces, and unpredictable environments. Bungie is betting big here. Marathon promises to reinvent a classic with a modern approach, focused on immersion, tension, and unique visual identity. It's the kind of game that can surprise those looking for something different from the current standard. No one knows what happened a century ago when the Marathon expedition went silent. By entering UESC territory, you are in a unique position to piece together the story. Uncover the skeletons of Tau-Ceti's past as you explore the colony. As you scour its zones for valuable items alone or with a team, tense moments of exploration turn into fast-paced PvP combat, where weapon use is agile, materials are finite, and preparation is rewarded. You must extract to increase your seasonal power, earn cosmetic items for your achievements, and create stronger customizations with the loot you steal. Then, risk the equipment you've acquired to try to win even more in the next match. Invade deserted research facilities, inhospitable landscapes, and security outposts containing the remains of a missing expedition, all within easy reach. Tau-Ceti has deadly threats around every corner with unique enemies, dynamic events, and environmental hazards. Each zone has increasing difficulty, and prepare yourself for the UESC Marathon, locked in the skies. 6 equipable runner capsules offer different playstyles that you can develop. Find an arsenal of modifiable weapons, body implants, and base system upgrades to create unique customizations. Create a strategy with a team to form compositions that maximize strengths, shaping how you approach combat and objectives. Face the unknown in teams of 2 or 3, or alone in solo lobbies. Or join team lobbies already in progress, a character with no starting equipment and nothing to lose. Form fragile alliances with rival runners in proximity chat to defeat common enemies, but new allies can quickly become enemies again. Show no mercy in combat. A lone survivor can revive their team, even from death. In ranked mode, show what you've earned and your reputation. Liaise with 6 competing factions, each offering lucrative incentives to increase their dominance. Completing faction contracts increases your base power through seasonal unlocks, such as runner capsule upgrades, stronger starting equipment, more vault space, and specialized items for extra loot.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans.
You are like literally my favorite.
Fable is an action role-playing game. Set in the fictional world of Albion, Fable is the first new title in the franchise since 2012's Fable, The Journey, charm, humor, and fantasy. Fable seems to maintain the magical spirit of the franchise, bringing a living world, choices with impact, and a light but engaging narrative. An RPG that focuses more on personality than realism. Players can engage in combat using a variety of options, including melee weapons for close-range attacks, bows for long-range precision, and magical spells. A dark threat looms, and the player's choices will have consequences that will change the world of Albion forever. Moral development is a central aspect of gameplay, affecting the hero's appearance and the reaction of non-playable characters. It will be an open-world action fantasy RPG with a focus on story and narrative. Regarding the characters, the trailer revealed actor and comedian Richard Ayoade as a giant vegetable enthusiast named Dave, and actor Matt King as Humphrey, a former hero of Albion who is forced out of retirement to help the player. The premise of the game is a reboot that seeks to modernize the series with contemporary gameplay mechanics and visuals, while maintaining the humor and charm characteristic of the franchise.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
Marvel 1943. Rise of Hydra is an action-adventure game. An ambitious proposal that mixes superheroes with historical context. The setting is one of the biggest highlights, promising a strong cinematic narrative and charismatic characters in a little-explored period. Inspired by Marvel's comic book miniseries and set in occupied Paris during World War II, the game follows American super soldier Captain America as he forms an uneasy alliance with Black Panther, King of Wakanda, as they attempt to stop the rise of the terrorist organization Hydra. Players will control a set of 4 characters. In addition to the main protagonists, Gabriel Jones, a member of the Savage Command, and Nanali, leader of the Wakandan spy network, will be playable.
None shall interfere with my course! Become a spirit stone!
Nioh 3 is an action RPG featuring samurai. For those who enjoy a challenge, this is one of the most anticipated releases. Nioh 3 is expected to expand the technical combat of the series, with more freedom, variety of styles, and a natural evolution of what already worked very well. An open field that challenges you to the max. This game features an open field filled with the tension characteristic of the Nioh series, while allowing you to explore at will. In this dark world of samurai, you will encounter formidable yokai, explore menacing villages where darkness lurks, and fight against the sinister presence of the Umbrasal. During combat, you can switch fluidly and instantly between 2 combat styles. You can face your enemies head-on with the samurai style, or use the quick movements and special techniques of the ninja style. The game features 2 distinct play styles. The samurai style is similar to previous Nioh games, with players having access to 3 weapon stances. Combat actions consume Kai, but players can use the key pulse to restore energy after performing a combo or attack. As players deal damage to enemies, their arts proficiency gradually increases. When the bar is full, players can unleash a devastating attack. The game also introduces a new parrying mechanic. The game also introduces the ninja playstyle, which is faster, focused on evasion, and excels at aerial and ranged attacks. Weapon stances are replaced by 3 ninja tools that players can use in combat. Instead of Kai Pulse, the ninja playstyle features Mist, allowing players to create a clone of themselves to distract enemies, enabling a quick advance behind them to deal devastating damage. Although the 2 playstyles do not share any equipment, players can freely switch between them at will. As in its predecessors, players can also use transformations and guardian spirit abilities, as well as soul cores during combat. Unlike its predecessors, Nioh 3 is less linear and features larger explorable spaces. Players can discover points of interest where they can find and complete side quests or optional combat challenges. In addition to single-player mode, the game offers 2 online multiplayer modes. Summon Visitor, which allows players to summon another player for help in difficult boss fights, and Expedition, which allows players to explore the open fields together. Fatekeeper is a first-person RPG game. Focuses heavily on atmosphere and world building. The proposal seems focused on decisions, lore, and deep progression, something that may appeal to those seeking a more dense and immersive experience. Explore a handcrafted world where ruins whisper of past calamities. Master the art of swordplay and sorcery, and forge your path with relics, spells, and choices that shape your destiny in this RPG. While Fatekeeper follows a narrative-focused path, the world encourages exploration. From ancient battlefields, massive underground caverns, and serene forests to crumbling shrines forgotten by time, all areas reward curiosity with hidden knowledge, forgotten relics, and unexpected encounters. Face a wide variety of enemies, each distinct with their own patterns, strengths, and weaknesses. Success requires skill and preparation. Engage in reactive melee combat. Cast spells with precision and adapt your tactics on the fly. Your character's composition matters, as does how you use them. Fatekeeper offers elaborate progression mechanics that go far beyond superficial stats. Build and refine your character with important choices between combat styles, attributes, and spell schools. Whether you prefer brute force, agile precision, or devastating sorcery, the game supports a wide range of viable and unique builds. Discover, loot, and master a wide variety of weapons, armor, and artifacts. Customize your arsenal to suit your playstyle, and experiment with powerful combinations to overcome increasingly stronger enemies. Every item matters, and the right equipment can be the difference between victory and ruin. Aniimo is a free, next-generation open-world RPG where you capture creatures, charming, accessible, and visually enchanting. Aniimo draws attention for its lighthearted proposal and captivating artistic style. It's the kind of game that wins you over with its well-executed simplicity. Explore the vast continent of Idle, Twine, with unique Aniimo and unlock new abilities. Travel to a floating metropolis, meet other explorers, and participate in exciting competitions. Choose your Aniimo and begin your epic journey. As you embark on an adventure in Idle, anyone you meet can become a companion. Capture Aniimo using anipods, set traps, and calculate the perfect moment to capture them. Enjoy the excitement and uncertainty of every moment. Unique Aniimo will appear according to the environment, weather, phenomena, and time of day. Most Aniimo can evolve, making collecting and discovering them even more exciting. On your journey of adventure, you can connect with Aniimo and transform into any Aniimo you collect. Use Aniimo's abilities to solve puzzles, win battles, and overcome challenges. Connect with Aniimo to see the world from a new perspective. The continent of Idle is vast and full of beauty, the perfect setting for capturing, intertwining, finding answers, and for the Aniimo to reach their full potential. Challenge, run, discover. Immersive exploration ensures that every step of the journey is engaging. Whether gliding, diving, or digging, you can tread anywhere. In the vast world of Aniimo, every real-time challenge is full of unknowns and surprises. Egg Theft Mode allows you to join a team of 3 players at any time to participate in real-time quests and battles on the Lost Islands. Whether playing alone, in a group, on adventures, in battles, or simply seeking to get stronger quickly, here, every challenge is real and instant. Now, each Pathfinder has a personal trailer on the vast continent of Idle, parked in a camp in this open world, where you can meet and interact with other players. When you return to homeland with your trailer, you can plant, build decorations, and freely organize your space with Aniimo to transform the entire homeland into an immersive, welcoming, fun, and interactive paradise. Exoborne is an open-world tactical shooter and extraction game set in a world ravaged by extreme forces of nature. Intense open-world action with a focus on mobility and dynamic events. Exoborne seems to deliver a modern experience full of adrenaline and unpredictable moments. Customize powerful exo-rigs to gain a strategic advantage in a volatile climate. Face off against factions, other players, and Mother Nature in intense sessions. Rebirth promised to save humanity from impending cataclysm, but it was a lie. Betrayed, we joined Tar, the leader of the resurgent rebellion. As a result, Mother Nature's fury was unleashed and our society collapsed. Now Tar calls on us to uncover the truth and end the fight. But beware, not everyone can be trusted. Since the collapse, the world has been transformed into ruins, with scarce resources and enemies lurking everywhere. Explore the vast territory of Colton County in search of valuable items essential to your survival in this hostile environment, taken over by warring factions, enemy players, and extreme forces of nature. The Earth has become an emerging battlefield where the rules are defined by a dynamic weather system. Prepare to face unpredictable tornadoes, lightning strikes, apocalyptic storms, and other hazards that will significantly impact your gameplay experience, making no two sessions the same. Exo rigs are the key to our survival. Customize your arsenal and use and combine their unique abilities to adapt them to your playstyle and team strategy. As you progress, you will expand your tactical toolbox with new modifications, allowing you to create additional synergies with the forces of nature, so you can use them to your advantage. Collect, craft, or loot these tools from enemy players if necessary. Colton County has become a ruthless place where only the most experienced rebels can obtain the rarest resources. Careful preparation and planning will be necessary to get the most out of your matches. Adjust your pace and initiate combat at strategic moments, as great rewards come with great risks. Cindercity. Massively multiplayer online game, electronic shooting game, electronic RPG, electronic adventure game. One of the best games, action is guaranteed and very satisfying. You can drive cars, motorcycles, even helicopters. With various bizarre creatures like Resident Evil. A living city, striking aesthetics, and the promise of a strong urban narrative. Cindercity stands out for its atmosphere and visual identity, giving the impression of a game that wants to tell a good story while delivering action. Conclusion. This list shows that the year will be marked by variety and identity. These aren't just big games, but projects that seem to have soul, vision, and purpose. If at least half of them deliver on their promises, we'll have a memorable year for those who love video games. What did you think of the video? Which game is your favorite? Leave your suggestions in the comments. Now I want to know. Which of these games are you most looking forward to playing? Comment below, leave a like, and if you want a part 2 with more releases, comment. Thank you.